best boxing game on the Spectrum? I'll be the judge of that. During the peak 8-bit era, companies took out so many pages for advertising in magazines. It was the best way to preview and sell your new game. You could plaster your title into magazines for months before release. Indeed, sometimes when games never actually came out. I'm thinking of Toki on the Spectrum, never came out. And companies like US Gold and Ocean block booking with the publishers every month a certain amount of pages for their upcoming games. And they just start advertising things regardless because they got all these pages. So you'd flick through the magazines, you see all these adverts, you go, that looks good, I'm interested, that's nice artwork. And so I was flicking through the back pages of a Sinclair user the other day, and I saw this. Out for the Count by Dynamite Designs. It's a striking advert, isn't it? It claims to be the best boxing game on the Spectrum. £5. The artwork is, yeah. We are reassured these are Spectrum screenshots. I mean, they couldn't really be anything else, could they? And you have to order it via mail order from Dynamite Designs. And that address there looked vaguely familiar. And of course, Dynamite Designs became Beyond Belief, who published games like Biff and I think Jimmy's Soccer Manager on the Spectrum, a late-era budget software house. House being the operative word, it was run from somebody's house. So with an advert like this, I was going to immediately sucked in and downloaded myself a copy. Now, it appears the game was certainly initially available via mail order for £5, but did come out on budget with better artwork. So Dynamite Design present Out for the Count, coded by Jim Scott. And this may not be reproduced or transmitted in any... Oh dear. Well, that's kind of what we're doing. Is it? Never mind, I'm sure that it's all fine. I don't have any instructions for this game. Nothing on Spectrum Computing, so I'll look out for the forthcoming games from Dynamite Designs. Hands of Stone, World Football, Season Sporting Special and Super Fruity Simulator. Don't think any of those came out, but as an unknown boxer, you must work your way up to the ranks, up to the number 2 spot, where you can fight for the world title. Sure, you want to be number 1 in the world. You must land jabs to set up the harder punches, like uppercuts and hooks. If you've written a game that you... I think I need more instructions. They're very keen on publishing their address. You are now fighting Slippery Sib. Not Sid, Sib. So Q, W, E, N and M. So I can't go up and down. I can go left and right. And I need to press M to get up when down. Okay. Joystick's out of the question then. Here we go. Oh, right. I'm on the left. And... Yeah, okay. Just trying to get my controls. I can block. I can stop him from hitting me. I'm going to try and hit him. Oh. So we've got damage at the top there, I think, with the 2 faces and the percentage, but there's also a separate bar at the bottom. And we got some kind of farting noises when I hit. Oh, it's very chain. Like press M. That was most unexpected. The case for the actual commercial release says this is utterly realistic. There's 8 fiery opponents and it's the best boxing game on the Spectrum. What's going on here? Energy distribution. What? So I adjust this between chin and power. Chin and power? What now? Press N and M alternatively. Start. Okay. Right. What's going on? Why is that man rubbing my face? Oh, it takes away some of the damage. Right. Okay. So it's a decathlon type thing to take away some of the damage. Well, that's different. Yeah. Right. I still don't understand because I don't have proper instructions. What the difference between chin and power is that you can take more damage Oh, 9% now. I'm losing 6%. Eek, 4. This is quite hard. Oh, I'm over again. Pressing M. I'm up again, back up to 50%. Jab him. Right, oh, I'm trying a super punch there. Danger, energy. Yeah, this is quite something. There's a follow-up to this game in 1991 by the same code called Devastating Blow. That also got a C64 release. Pressing M again. And Crash gave this 32%, the only magazine that reviewed it. I've lost. Come on then, let's try again against Slippery Sib. So power, chin. I'm going to go for power. Right, okay. Right, jab and hit him. Hit him. It's not exactly responsive. Let's go back. Let's try and... Is it as bad as, I think, Rocco? Was that by Martek? Can't remember who that was by. Was it Mike? Anyway, Rocco, that first-person perspective one, which is, I must review one day, which is pretty terrible. There's just not enough moves or fluidity or speed. And that's a shame. And you can't go up and down. You're stuck in this 2D plane. So you've got a boxing ring, but it's just like a very traditional 2D fighter with only, 3 moves? 4. Oh, hang on. QA up and down. Let's go for power again. I'm going to wash my face again. Wash my face. Buttons. This. Yeah, okay. Right, round 2. I'm on 71% and the opponent is on 98, 97. So why don't the bars go all the way across the bottoms and then you've got percentage numbers as well? That'd make more sense, surely. I'm trying to watch to see if the bars... Yeah, they do drop in time with the percentages. It's not something else. I do also like all the baying mob in a letterbox at the top. So yeah, we've got kind of block, a low punch, an up punch, and a super punch, and that's kind of 4 moves. 3 fighting moves and 1 defending move. It's yeah, I mean £5 for this via mail order. Yeah, and I wonder how many they sold via that advert, because realistically, who's going to look at that picture and go, I won! I won that round. Wow. Okay, let's go for power again. And wash my face again. Yeah, I mean, realistically, I imagine they sold most of the copies on the shelves. I don't know who distributed it. I presume they got Centresoft or someone to sell it. But how many people would have bought it via that advert in Sinclair User? I just can't imagine anyone looking at that and going, yes, that child's drawing is exactly what I want. You'd have to be a boxing nut. And then £5, that's still... Oh, I'm over again. Half the price of a full price game, more than a budget game. Okay, they've got postage and packaging in there. But on the other hand, when you sell it like that, you haven't got the overheads of kind of the distributors and retailers costs. I'm over again. Come on, it's like being Frank Bruno, isn't it? When's this going to be over? I just want to get this to the end. As you see, we have skipped forward. Because this goes... I'm lasting better this time. Watch those watch those cuts. How? How am I going to watch the cuts? What kind of advice is that? I've got 3 fighting moves and a defence move. What am I supposed to do? Bend over on the gun and put my hands over my face? Ugh. Right, Slippery Sib run round 6. It should frankly be called off by now. I'm getting a thrashing. The coder of this doesn't appear to have done any other games other than the follow-up boxing game. It's There's no two-player mode either. Or rather, there might be. There might be a two-player mode. Looking at the tape, this isn't archived. I can't find any archive of this. It is possible side 2 of the game, on 1%, is a two-player version. But again, I can't try that. I can't test it. It doesn't seem to exist. If it existed, it's missing in action. I mean, frankly, it's remarkable. I mean, well, it had to watch those cuts. Oh, round 7. Oh, the audience are like the village people as well. They keep on going YMCA or just they're waving their arms. Oh, please can this be over? The winner of round 7. So we've got round 8. This has gone to 8 rounds. And yeah, I was doing quite well at one point, but it's very hard. Well, this is the easiest opponent. Just the lack of response. It's slow more than anything. The animation's okay-ish. Hang on. The referee has stopped the contest because player 1 saying too much damage and is unable to count. Damage! 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 It's not a spaceship. Out for the count. Well, the referee should have stopped the fight before this was even released. The warnings are, well, yeah, that artwork in a magazine. Who was going to buy the game on the strength of that advert? It's just dreadful. At least in a shop with the better artwork they released for that, you might be fooled into buying this. It looked flashier, it looked more professional, but the game is not flashy or professional. It's not the worst thing I've ever played. I don't think it is actually as bad as Rocco, but yeah, it's just hard, and it can claim to be a simulator or something like that, but really there's just not enough variety in the moves you can do. There's no, you've got 2 boxing moves and a super punch, whatever that is. I've never heard the boxing on TV when it used to be on. Now Mike Tyson's done a super punch. Yeah, it doesn't really work like that, does it? And the thing is, boxing games on computers are the least fun of all fighting games. At least with the martial arts, you can be kicking and jumping around. In boxing, you are much more restricted. There's not a lot of longevity here. You're not going to stick with this. It's not responsive enough, and there's just not enough variety.